dinosaur. Once the earth was nothing more than one big land. There were no people, there were no roads and no houses. The land was filled with dinosaurs, big and bigger, mostly bigger. There were Saprosaur, Brachiosaurus, and there are Pterosaurs. All of them were big, very, very big. The biggest of the big were the Ultrasaurs. They were so big that the word big is not enough. Life was very easy for the big dinosaur. There were big plants to eat, and big lakes and rivers to drink from. Life was good for the big dinosaur. As big as the dinosaurs were, there were those that were small. In fact, they were smaller than small. They were tiny. These creatures were called dinosaurs. They would run here and there looking for food. The best food was large walnuts. The walnuts were bigger than ever they were. The dinosaurs would fast off the nuts and eat and eat. While they ate, they would watch out for the Saprosaurs, for if a dinosaur were stepped on by the Saprosaur, it would be Saprosaur instead. Things would happen stayed this way for millions and millions of years, but something scary happened. It all started one day. A Triceratops were lumbering by just as scared would be. The ice is coming! The ice is coming! He cried. Ice, said the pterodactyl. Ice would be nice on a hot summer day, but it wasn't nice. It wasn't nice at all. It was coming off an ice age. It wasn't long before it began to get colder and colder. The terrors could see great mountains up there. Closer, creeping down from the mountains. We must move from here, said Pteropods. We must escape to some place warmer. And with little thought of planning, they began to moving away from the ice. But the dinosaurs were too small to escape. The legs were too short and they could never run far enough. What are we do? One dinosaur asked the other. If we stay here, we will be covered in ice. They thought and thought big plans for the little creatures. We must find some place to stay warm. One finally said to another, a place where we can hide from the ice. The other said in return, I have an idea, said the first one. He quickly told them of his plan. Followed me. With that, he set about and found a large walnut shelf. The other dinosaurs did the same. They ate the meat inside until there were only hollow shelves left. Then, one by one, they each climbed inside the shelf. They twinkled and clawed themselves inside, and then pulled the top down tight. Stay safe and warm in the hard shelf. They fell fast asleep. They slept as the earth turned cold. Suddenly, All the other dinosaurs became extinct during the Ice Age. The dinosaurs slept and slept, waiting for the ice to melt, and each time it did. After the ice melted, all days became warm. All over the world, dinosaurs crawled out of their worn shells. But to this day, some dinosaurs remain asleep in the shells. If you are lucky, someday you may crack open a walnut shell and there find a dinosaur fast asleep. This is the end of the story. Goodbye.